This week on the No More Late Fees podcast, we are joined by our pal Shaleena and fellow podcaster of everything 90s. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey everyone, glad to be here.
So
happy
excited.
to have you.
It's like a long time coming. We were so excited to be on your podcast. We were able to be a part of one of your special episodes where we were doing a versus almost pretty much on 90s rom-coms versus 2000s rom-coms. And I think we did a really good job.
You won. Good
so
job.
too.
Congratulations. That was a lot of fun.
So why don't you tell everybody a little bit about your podcast and how you even got started?
Sure. Hey, No More Late Fees listeners. So I started Everything 90s podcast at the end of 2020. And around that time, I was doing a lot of reflecting because the whole world was pretty much shut down because of the pandemic. And I was just thinking, wow, I have all these memories of my childhood, very fond, but I wanted to record them somehow because I didn't really have like my old toys and stuff like that. And I'm like, it'd be cool if I could record this and then get my kids or grandkids to listen to how like living in the 90s was, kind of thing. And then I thought of, I should do a podcast and then have like friends and family come on as guests and we just chat about fond memories, movies, toys, stuff like that. So I actually just celebrated my 3rd year of podcasting.
Congrats.
Thank you. And yeah, that's how the idea started. Been having a lot of fun, meeting a lot of cool people. So yeah.
Well, I think it's been great, and it's just really cool, some of the content that you've been able to produce, and you've even done some offshoot pods, which have been fun to just see how things have been evolving. And, you know, I think one day we just have to do like a whole episode just talking about like 90s Canadian snacks, because I'm very intrigued.
Oh, yeah.
I did another podcast and we kind of talked about it a little bit, but I feel like you guys have some interesting snacks that we definitely like. The whole ketchup chips just, I think, started to become a thing down here, but it's like a staple for you guys.
Oh, so it's there now. Okay, cool.
I see them somewhere, some places, but like they're not, like they didn't blow up or anything, but they're here.
Cool.
They've crossed the border.
Nice.
And then of course, like I'm obsessed with Degrassi, so
yes, classic. They actually
all versions.
Just one. Oh, good, nice. My mom watched the one in the 80s.
Like 80s, yeah.
And then I watched the one in the 2000s, which is cool. And then my sister watched the one after Next Generation, after when Drake's cast after that one. So it's cool how like each generation of us watched it.
I think they had it like where it was almost, there was an episode every day at one point with like a newer version of it. Like it was coming out either like daily or something like that. It started to get a bit much, but yeah. The newer ones. It's a classic for a reason. It's the blueprint, if you really think about it, of teen shows.
Yeah. And it recently won. It was on Canada's Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. It got inducted into the, I think it's called Walk of Fame. I can't remember. Didn't do my homework, but they won something recently. So
it's really cool. Yeah, it's a quality show. That's all I could say. We do have a game for you. Since we are going to be doing The Preacher's Wife, we are going to have you do a rate 'em. I'm not sure if you've ever seen this on TikTok where certain movies or categories are thrown at you and you have to rank them in order of how you would want them without knowing what's coming next. So we are going to be doing the Whitney Houston edition. So it's not just the movies she's been in, but maybe movies that she's produced or had a part of. So it's going to be fun. So it's 1 to 7. So 1 being the best and 7 being not so great. So Jackie's going to throw some movies at you and you tell us where you would rank them.
Okay, sounds good.
Our first one is The Bodyguard.
I haven't watched that fully. So let's say, I know it's like a very popular one. Give it a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheetah Girls.
Oh. 1. Big fan of Cheetah Girls.
The Princess Diaries.
Oh, 2. Oh, wait, no, you're going to say Cinderella. I forgot about Cinderella. Wait. Wait. Hold on. Okay, just bump up everything up 1.
Wait,
Okay.
no, you can't do that. You've already
no.
gone.
Darn
You've
it.
already said that's what
forgot
makes this
about
game
Cinderella.
so juicy.
Okay.
So you've done
Darn it.
slots 6, 1, and 2 are done.
Waiting to Exhale.
I didn't really like that movie that much. Yeah, 7.
I don't.
The
have
Preacher's
words.
Wife.
Okay, so I'll put Preacher's
6.
Wife at 4. Because I'm saving 3 for Cinderella, if you say that one.
Cinderella.
Okay, there we go. 3, which should be 1, but 3.
And then the Princess Diaries 2 would be 5. It looks
5.
like.
Okay.
It's solid. Cheetah Girls 1, Princess Diaries 2, Cinderella 3, Preacher's Wife 4, Princess Diaries 2 5, Bodyguard 6, Waiting Exhale 7.
I don't know what you mean by you didn't like Waiting to Exhale. What you talking about?
I don't know. Maybe because, like, when it came out, it was, out of my.
It was grown people movie.
Yeah. And then I watched it recently. Like, I got into maybe like 10 minutes into it, and I don't know. It wasn't my cup of tea. But
Okay.
I started reading it. The book is good. I like the book.
I have to read the book. I never read it. It was like right in between. Like I was still pretty young when it came out. So it was like my mom and aunties were like really into that movie. But then as I got older and I started dating, I was like, yes, men are trash. I agree. Let's burn this car up to pieces.
Classic scene. The soundtrack's great though. I like the soundtrack.
It is.
One of the best movie soundtracks of all time. 0 skips.
Yes.
0.
Yes.
But I do have a question for all of us. Since we are doing, again, The Preacher's Wife. If you had a hot guardian angel, which actor would you want them to resemble? And I will open this up. Like, it doesn't just have to be 90s. Or it could be like what your younger self would have wanted and maybe what you want today. So I will let you guys mull that over because I easily already know that younger self would have picked Harrison Ford. I know there's some people who might threaten to take my black card away with that answer. But my younger self was dedicated to Harrison Ford all day, every day. And I still carry that torch. I know he's an 80-year-old man, and I don't care.
Oh, dang, he is? Oh.
Yeah. My boy is getting close to heaven.
He may become your guardian angel.
He may. That hit too hard. That hit too hard, Jackie.
Sorry, truth bombs over here. Shaleena, do you have an answer?
First, okay, I have 2. Either, I don't know, I think his name is Milo, the guy that plays the father in This Is Us. Milo.
Yeah.
Milo Ventimiglia?
Yeah,
Yes.
him.
You mean Jess from Gilmore Girls?
Never watched Gilmore Girls, but I know he's in it. But I know
Okay.
him more from This Is Us.
Okay.
Solid
Or
answer.
Michael B. Jordan. One of the two.
100%.
I just think Milo's probably too short for me. I have a feeling he's a short king.
Mm.
I think he's short. Not yes, such a hater.
How many times are you going to say short, Danielle?
5, 6,
I
7.
really need to get a shirt that says you're not tall enough to ride this to get on this ride.
Oh no.
So for me, I read this question and it made me laugh immediately because Hot Guardian Angel tickles me so. And I had an immediate answer.
Okay.
And a very specific answer.
Okay.
I want Ryan Reynolds, but I want Ryan Reynolds with the body that he had as Hannibal in Blade 3.
Not the
Oh,
body
very
from
specific.
Amityville.
Or
No, I don't
Or-
want the beard. No, I went Hannibal.
Sexy. Okay. I mean, it's your world. We only live in it.
I want on my shoulder just tiny Hannibal with wings for Blade Trinity.
You want them tiny? I would want them life size.
Well, just as I imagine him, but then he can be life size too.
Yeah.
He travels around with me.
And I have to specify that I want my angel to have all his bits and parts, not like the angels from Dogma.
oh gosh.
The Metatron.
I was really going to pick one of my K-drama guys because that's all I've been watching for the last few months, but I think I need to stick to what I know and what I know there's for.
So, as an honorary No More Late Fees host, you also get to be an honorary Blockbuster employee and pick 3 movies that you would recommend to customers from 1995 to 2005. And if you need help with years, we can typically help you, or Google search really quick.
Okay. So 3 movies. I'd put Shaleena up there. I don't know if that's in the range.
It 100% is.
Okay.
Yep.
Phew. Okay. Shaleena.
And an excellent choice.
Thank you. Love that. You got served.
So-
You got served. 2. I'll put Cinderella, Brandy. I was into that around that time. I think that came out in 97.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. So we have Shaleena, you've got served, in Brandy's Cinderella. In
Yes.
keeping with the Whitney Houston theme.
Yes.
Solid choices. Well, before we close out, Shaleena, why don't you tell everybody where they can find your podcast and follow you on social?
Sure. So you could find my podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Also on social media, I'm on Instagram at Everything 90s Podcast. Feel free to add me, chat with me. Always down to have nostalgic conversations with folks. So, yeah.
Nice.
I also have a website, but it's kind of long. So,
but you do have you have a link on your Instagram account, so definitely check out her Instagram, and then she has a link to everything else. So you definitely want to give that a look. And while you're perusing on socials, if you still haven't found us, make sure to find us at No More Late Fees on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Threads. And stay tuned for our Preacher's Wife episode with Shaleena later this week.
And as always, be kind and rewind.